chin.
This is Lonnie T at Gold Gym Venice, May 14, 2011, sitting here with the great Chris Cormier. Let's take a trip down memory lane.
Let's take a trip.
1993 USA Championship, Santa Monica Civic Auditorium. I'm at the podium, and you're standing left at center stage in the heavyweight class with the freak, Michael Francois. What was going through your mind? Paul DeMeo was on stage.
You know what though? And Edgar Fletcher, Craig Tyner, Dennis Newman, one of the great USA lineups of all time. But Francois was your biggest contender. It came down to a one-point decision. The funny thing is, was it a 1 point?
It was a 1 point. You found out 18 years later.
I didn't know.
It was a 1 point decision.
I thought I killed him. No, you know what happened? Is there was a rumor that's going on that he wasn't going to even compete in it. And he said he hurt his lower back like 5 weeks out and he wasn't going to do the show. And so I took it upon myself to say, I'm going to prepare like he's doing the show. So he's not going to get there and freak me out at the end and just be like, oh, okay, Mike showed up all of a sudden, big old Mike from Ohio. Yeah, so Mike.
With those wheels.
Yeah, so Mike came up in there, big old self that he is. You know, like you said, we had a good battle, but I think that for the most part, I was a better man in that physique.
That was a great year because you beat Francois. Then at the Nationals, Francois wins with Dennis Newman moving in that second slot. So that was one of the great USA lineups of all time.
Definitely.
You first, Francois second. Edgar Fletcher was originally third and he had to drop out.
Yeah.
Paul DeMeo, the late Paul DeMeo was fourth.
Late Paul DeMeo.
Craig Titus was fifth. Dennis Newman, I think, was sixth. It was a great
another
lineup.
guy. There was another Ken Castagnoli.
Ken Castagnoli was seventh, I think, wasn't he?
No, he was.
Was he sixth?
And then
Newman was seventh.
Guy from New Jersey, I think. He was seventh.
God, there were so many great bodybuilders in that lineup, man. It's just because we didn't have the super heavyweight class during those days, so all the great heavier guys were all in one class. And that was the beginning. You went on then to have a standout pro career.
I like that how I did when I first turned pro. I did the Ironman, took second. Then did the Arnold Classic the next weekend and took fourth. And hey.
From there it was history.
Yeah, then went to the Olympia and took sixth. And so all of a sudden I went from broke to nope.
Yeah. And you were a guy that I always had to defend because a lot of people say, well, Cormier will never be a great pro, and I always thought you would because of your balance. I said he's got one of the most balanced physiques in bodybuilding, and maybe nothing jumps out at you like it's Quadzilla's quads or you know, Coleman's biceps, but everything flew well together, and you went on to have what? How many wins did you have on the pro level?
Oh man,
12, 15 victories.
Yeah, but I probably could have.
You could have had a slew more.
Yeah.
Second all time in the Ironman Pro with 4 wins.
But I've been like 55 close downs, which I'm pretty proud of. So that means in the top 3 or top 5, and I'm most likely.
One of the most consistent pros in the history of bodybuilding. You and Sean Ray were up there every year in the top 5 in the Olympia. And of course, I hate to bring this up, but those 6 close calls at the Arnold Schwarzenegger Classic in Columbus, Ohio.
Why do you hate to bring it up?
Well, because I know it pains you. You know, it was so close. You had to, you know, to be that
see me
close
pass
so
out
many
in the back
times.
of the auditorium crying.
Man.
We got to see that every year.
Well, it was tough, man. The 3 of those losses.
You even thought I was off. You said I was off.
I thought so.
Off.
But then,
then he opened his eyes. He got shocked when he opened his eyes.
Put my glasses on.
Yeah. But I was like a chameleon. Like people would think I was off, and then I wasn't really on.
Well, when you would pose, things would happen in your lats and they come off.
Things would happen. That's bodybuilding.
Yeah.
Things happen. That's what you did. Right?
And what's bodybuilding today?
Happens. Shit happens, no?
Well, the real deal, we may or may not see you on stage with that Masters program.
You're gonna
see you on stage December, huh? December 10th.
Gotta be a part of it, man.
Jackie Gleason Theater, Miami Beach.
Jackie Gleason, good old Jackie.
It'll be the honeymooners. The real deal. We're out.
Press it.
There we go.
Press the button, man.